vlog, start date March 15th, 2014. Guest starring Smiley. It's gonna be Smiley's last video, and that's kind of sad. It's like watching Congress try to be bipartisan. It's just soul-crushingly depressing. Anyway, well, good job, Smiley. She kind of steals the show, so I gotta keep her out of the spotlight, lest I just, lose all my subscribers and her channel gets all of them. Anyway, my poor subscriber. Anyway, so, Malaysian aircraft disappearance. That's something that I think should be talked about. And I do have some insight on this, actually. So, interestingly enough, as we all know, you can look at the passenger manifest, and a very disproportionate amount of the people who were on this plane had very high-skilled jobs involving science and technology. Specifically, there were people working on cloaking devices in Austin, Texas, for Superconductor, that's the company. And there's some definitely possibility that they were taken for their intellectual knowledge, basically like Iron Man. I think a whole Iron Man situation, build a Jericho bomb, could be a possibility. Also, it's important to note that this 777 Boeing was the 404th produced. And for those of you who don't know internet slang, error 404 is the error for something that does not appear. It cannot be found, error 404. It's gonna be coincidence realistically, but that is also very creepy. I'm on a farm. I don't know why. Hey, you wanna see a camera shutter trick? Watch. See, because the sky is so bright, it only will pick up a certain amount of light. There's tractors. I don't know why. I mean, I knew tractors were real because of Tonka trucks, but that's about it. What else? Chess. Chess is a great game. You should all get into chess. I like chess, and I heard someone describe it as the first turn-based strategy game. And I thought that was right at first, but upon consideration, I've realized that's definitely wrong. The first turn-based strategy game that works under the similar parameters as game would be human interaction, our relationships. The way that we think about it, we just tend to avoid saying, oh yeah, it's strategic, it's tactical, because there's a negative connotation associated with that. But when we begin to think of it that way, it doesn't mean we're cruel or cold or calculating or conniving or cunning. It just means that we are logical, and we can think about it in a logical sense, not let our emotions get into it too much. I mean, obviously emotion can dictate decision, but doesn't mean it should. We don't have to let it. And if you start thinking about it, and potential moves that could arise in the future, and baiting people, it's very much like chess. And so I think that's one reason that it serves as a great proxy for intellectuals who want to, have a duel of the wits. Not to say that if you're good at chess, you're smart necessarily, but it is interesting to see the way you think. It's the type of intelligence, possibly. So I think that's a serious consideration that people need to take into account when they talk about games. I mean, how much of what we consider to be serious in our lives are games, and I would say a great much of it. I think that's where I want to end it. That's a good note to end it. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for watching!